Here we go. We're going to feature Bellwether Amazon.com, which is going to report earnings momentarily. So we have limit orders out up here to buy and to go long on a drop or sell short on a pop. So stand by MMTs. Here's the Amazon. Ended up 5.6 going into the earnings. Okay. We can see where it had a nice daily high before the report at 332.65. So there's a lot of controversy. We're going to find out what the retail side did, what their other business components have done, and where the profit margins are. Put it on pause. Momentarily, we're going to be getting that knee jerk that everyone's been waiting on. I got a 330 bid. Here's a 1 minute chart after hours on Amazon. Here we go right now. It's popping up here to 334 by 336, 335. We're up here to sell short at 357.1. Let's make sure that's in the video. 357.1. That's the knee jerk back to its old highs. We can see how it's going up in a 1 minute chart. It's 339. Oh boy, is it climbing. It is climbing to 344. We're out here at 357. Oh my goodness. Look at that baby fly. There it is. 350. 350 was the high. We're out here at 357. $10 up above the market right now. This is live. 351. It's screaming. I don't have a report yet. 354. I'm out at 357. I canceled that order on that side. We're not going to get hit below the market. It's hitting 357. I'm out of the way, but we had to have that way up above the market, and even then it was only 200 shares. So here's what happens. We're hitting 362. We're going to go up in that Delta train. I can tell you right now, there's 363. Look at that baby rip. Amazon surprised a lot of the analysts. We can see that in after hours. We're not in the calls or the puts one way or the other. The thing about it is we were going to let it do its knee-jerk reaction. Then it's going to get extremely overbought, and we're going to see where those highs are at 364. It's already dropped $4 off of that high. So we're going to see how that high is put in, and we're going to go through the quarterly reports. Here we are right now hitting 364, and we just pulled back to this low of 351. So we hit 364 up here, and we pull back to that 1 minute bar to 351. And now we're printing 355. There's that 357 number. That 357 number will go over with the MMTs right now. This is the volatility that you're seeing in after hours live here on Amazon after picking off. Way up here, the high was 364 even. Then it popped down to 351. So we just want everyone to know that we're going to go over the reports, and there is that super gap on Amazon. Listen, this earnings report that we have just seen is very controversial. We are now $14 off of the high. Now, I can say that our short at 357 was a workable short on light volume. There's going to be a lot of controversy in these numbers, but you can see right now how this thing is dropping very rapidly at that price print. What looks good turns out to be real bad. Now coming down to 346 off of that live, and this is high, right in the after hours market. I'm going to find out more. I'm going to go on pause live right now, 343 and dropping. Here we go right now. We're trading at 345 by 347 after making 364 on the high. Pulling down here to even 340. The earnings are controversial. It's live. It's here. It's now. I got to find out more. MMT. Here's an update. Right now we're at 348. We just came down and we hit these last lows in here right around 344. And we're going to be posting those reports and then going over them. Here we continue as Amazon digests its earnings report, and we have sent those out. And it's all about the revenues were slightly higher. Yes, there was some negative operating margins in there. There always is with Amazon. But here's the thing. They shot it right up to 364. They pulled it back. We're starting to level off. It's a new 52-week high at the current bid and ask print. We will be trading this. We showed everyone in the video where we had the live order. It was 357. He shot it to a high of 364. Now we've come all the way back toward that first limit order we had out. We're $7 below it. It's 349. So we pulled back to 344, and we have managed to get the bid and ask range until we get more vision with these earnings and the conference call. But I can tell you that the way that the headline looks is that it's not bad that the revenues were 17.09 billion versus 16.75 as I recall. Once again, we'll confirm that off of the tape. So net loss was in line on a higher than expected revenue quarter. That's what we're talking about. Q4 plus 10% year over year, was in line with break-even operating income at the midpoint to below estimates. So there's, some things to digest in there. Q3 operating income, they had that, minus 25 million versus minus 16 million estimate, minus 440. 65 million in guidance. But here's the thing. We'll go through these reports and we'll find out exactly what it's worth on the gap. There will be another sell short play because it's going to be extremely overbought. And then we're going to get down to the final part of it all. Tomorrow we're going to feature the put side where they're going to be totally deflated on the opening bell, and we're going to move in right away.